This is carrying on or an update to the video I did over the weekend about first my friend's group being cancelled and him being upset, and then about a member of staff, his ex-support worker, commenting on a Saturday night at 9:30, telling him that he and him need to have another conversation. It's quite threatening, but this is following on from that anyway. And I want to talk about the 9 to 5. For most people, 9 to 5 is just office hours. For those of us dealing with services, it's the window of time where our lives can be turned upside down. We watch the clock every hour, knowing that between 9 and 5, 9 to 5, someone has the power to make a call, send an email, and wreck our progress, our stability, and our lives. Come 5:30, we can finally breathe a little. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. But even on the weekend, we're just counting down the hours till Monday morning. Starts again. It's a constant state of anxiety, really. And you want to know why we feel like that? Well, it's because of things like this. Right? A manager, a professional, this is the manager, Jodie Brace. And this is the patient, friend, JC Locum, Jimmy. A manager professional let her personal pride completely cloud her professional judgment. She sent this comment on a Saturday night at 9:30. Saturday night, 9:30. She saw he'd done a video, and this is his private social media, TikTok, a space that has nothing to do with her, nothing. And instead of addressing the issues he has, she decided to play mental head games. Then he had a meeting today. The group isn't on, but she tried to shift the blame. She actually reported another member of staff, I think she said the name was Beth, the person who actually told him, saying that he shouldn't have been told that way, ignoring what she did. But yeah, the person who told him the bad news in the first place, her exact words were, or somewhere to the effect of, "I reported Beth for the way she told you. We know that you're going through a difficult time." That doesn't excuse her. If anything, you know he's going through a difficult time. Shame on you. But do you see the game? Do you see the manipulation? She tried to make the entire problem about how he found out. Not about the gut-wrenching decision itself, or about the fact that his group is now being taken away. This is how cocky they get. That's how comfortable they are in their jobs. They think they can overstep into our private lives because we have them. Even if you are social services, you are entitled to some privacy. They don't like you to know that, but you are. And then they throw other staff members under the bus to carry the blame for their own choices. This isn't just unprofessional. It's a deliberate psychological tactic used against vulnerable people, and that's why we're demanding a conference. Jimmy, the result is he now has to rent a room for £16 an hour at Have a Hub, which is a community centre, and front his own travel. That's for his Rhyme Watch UK to happen. He's not allowed to do it in the DDAS group itself. But they do have a smart recovery programme that's there Tuesdays from 1:30 to 3, and it's available online. And I seen something about, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Callan DVS, which is a women's support group which does the Freedom Programme. But they're the two groups that I know of going on. But as for Rhyme Watch UK, they're not supporting that. As for accountability, no. She did say that she didn't have a couple of glasses of wine on Saturday night, although she can see how it looks that way. So we know she was completely sober, compos mentis. She saw his video on a Saturday night and decided to just put that comment there, knowing it's going to mentally fuck him up, because she supported him when he lost his baby, through all sorts. A lot of people think that they're doing really well and don't realise until they get to court that DDAS, etc. isn't supporting them. There's a lot of that going on, but usually the mothers take their own lives, or at least that's what was happening to the last 3. And I wish I was joking. So when you think of the stakes are that fucking high, what is she doing messing around like that? And why isn't she now being held accountable? Why isn't she being reported? Why is she still job safe? No, instead she needed to make sure he knew that another member of staff had been reported. just because she was grumpy behind the glass window. That's, the group is cancelled. He was upset about that. But it went well beyond that when she decided on a Saturday night while she was sober. Remember, she said she's not drinking. That's what she said. Sober, she decided to put that comment on a vulnerable person's TikTok on a Saturday, knowing that it'd fuck him up all weekend. And it did. It did. Ask him, has he had the best weekend? Because I can tell you he's not. Shame on you, Jodie Brace, considering your position in DDAS, how long you've been doing this job, the people you've seen, and the deaths you actually know about. Why are you playing games like this? We need training. We need a conference. And all service users need to have a conference with all staff members and people who can change so we can address the issues together as a community. Because this stuff going on here, it ain't working for us anymore. And I'm sick of it.